going through your head after 14 minutes?
All sorts. If I'm being honest with you, it wasn't the start that I expected, what I demanded, but one thing I've got to give my players is credit, because it's easy to fold, and that's been aimed at them all season. So I spoke about character, about a desire, and that's one thing that they certainly showed me, and I've got to give them praise for that. Look, there's a lot of things to work on, but when you come to a place like Kilmarnock, it's never easy, it's tough. They've got a top manager, an experienced manager who I've got a lot of time for, but they're also a real physical outfit with some really good players. So for us to come back from 2-0 down, and what's obviously been aimed at this group of players now for a number of months, I'm delighted for them. But listen, it's only one game now. The journey starts, the short journey it's going to be. We go back, we refocus, and it needs to be the same sort of performance, level of performance that we certainly showed in the second half. I thought the second half, some of the football we played at times was really good, but they showed a real desire, and that's what my teams are going to be all about. My team, is going to be all about from now until the end of the season.
Did you feel under pressure making that call half an hour in to take Clinton off, because it's a big call?
Yeah, you've got to.
Your first game.
I've got to make decisions. Listen, Clinton's a young player. He's got huge potential, but it could have been a number of players. But I've been brought here to do a job. I have to make some tough decisions at times. I'm not scared to make tough decisions, but it worked. But listen, Clinton's. We're going to work with him. We're going to make him better, and he'll learn from it. So it's nothing against the young man, as I said. I think he's got a bright future in front of him.
What did it mean to you to be stood out in the touchline, leading the team for the first time as head coach?
Oh, it's a proud moment for me. Listen, it's to live the dream, obviously to go and play for the club that you support, but then to go and captain and then to manage. It's a bit surreal, but after 15 minutes I was wondering what was going on. But listen, at the end I've enjoyed it. I told them in the dressing room, enjoy these moments, enjoy the wins, but listen, we're back in tomorrow at 11 o'clock and we focus on Motherwell.
Barry, it's 3 months. The character and the desire, is that something different, something you might not have seen from watching Rangers from afar in the team today?
I've seen it in stages, but listen, you need to show every single game you're involved in, and that's the demands I'm putting on the players. And they just looked they looked nervy, and maybe we gave them a bit too much information and they didn't maybe understand the way that I want to go about the game. But listen, I've only had one day with them, one training session, an hour and a half in the grass, that was it. But I'm not using that as an excuse. Listen, the first 20-25 minutes is nowhere near good enough. They understood that, but they found a way to get back in. We got that goal, Cherny got the goal. I come in at half time, it's easy for me to start knocking heads together and going off my head, but I says, I raised that out of your mind. Look what you've done the last 10 minutes of the half. Now going even better than that in the second. And I thought the second, we controlled the game in the second half. We controlled it. We were hungrier, and they showed all the ingredients that I want to see from a Rangers team.
Is 3 months enough time to instill the standards and mentality needed for these players to understand that playing for Rangers is a privilege with the responsibility to entertain, win and uphold the club's expectations?
Yeah, 3 months in terms of installing an attitude to them, or a mentality. Listen, I installed that in 48 hours. Apart from the first part of the game, but I thought the group of players, listen, I'm giving them huge credit for that, because this is a tough place. No, I don't know the stats or the record books. I don't know of many teams have came here and been 2-0 down and come back and beat them 4-2 pretty convincingly. So I'm going to give my players credit, because I don't think they've had enough throughout this season. So it's about time they gave a wee bit. But listen, I need to see more of that.
But Barry, there was Cyril had a chance in the first half, and then in the second half, I think you got frustrated by some of his play. Were you close to changing him coming off at some stage?
stage?
I thought Cyril led the line really well. It's just me. Listen, I've got high standards, and I think sometimes I'm looking and thinking, God, what have we got here on the sidelines? But listen, that's what it's all about. And I thought he was excellent. And listen, I got a response. They responded to me. I got a reaction from him. And listen, but one thing I've always says about Cyril Dessers is he gives you everything he's got. And I thought tonight he was excellent.
Brilliant, guys, thank you.
Thanks, man.